invite Dr. Skip Rowland to the mic.
Thank you very much. In respect to our business of ceremonies, to my distinguished co-speakers on the dais, to the distinguished friends and family of our honored author Saha, to Miss Chopin, our most wonderful songstress who kept time with her hands and stretched her voice to magnificent sounds, none of which I understood, but all of which I really appreciated and loved you for sharing them with us. I could tell by your strength at the microphone that you will be a strong woman who takes messages of love and hope and peace into the world. I want to thank you for that. I also want to thank my wife for making a deep and dear friendship with Saha, and that has given me the opportunity to know him as a person and to take one of his books into my classrooms and around the world with me as I have traveled as a messenger of healing myself. Let me tell you briefly a bit about me so you'll understand the depth of my message and from whence I speak. First of all, being an African American, I grew up in a colonized environment. Some of you may understand what it means to grow up in a colonized environment. That means that you grow up oppressed. And one of the first things you must do as someone who is oppressed is to develop the self-confidence necessary to first defeat your oppressor and then learn to love your oppressor, because even though someone has mistreated you, it is your responsibility to find out a way to help that person understand a better way of life through love. I am a business owner. I have an international consulting business. It's called Banner Cross. A great deal of our work is in the healing field. It's primarily in business, where we help business owners and their employees develop healthy working relationships. I am a professor of international and multicultural business at the University of Washington, where in my course we stress to students that international business is about the art of making sometimes difficult relationships, making, building, and maintaining sometimes difficult relationships, because we tend to perceive that people from other cultures are different from us. But are they really that different? And let's, as Sandy said, let's take a look at what we have in common. Saha's book, The Art of Making Relationships, was used last year in my class to stress to my students the importance of trust being an antecedent of past behavior and hope being the inspiration of future behavior. I'm also the president of an African American business group called the Table 100. We are a group of approximately 100 African Americans, Asians, Caucasians, and others that believe in international relationships as the foundation for international business. So I am honored to come here as a community activist with the Table 100, a professor of business at the University of Washington, a business owner, and a dear friend of Saha. Saha is a brilliant and dedicated man who has distinguished himself with a message of love and hope to the world. He is meeting a great need, and that need is to heal a great wound, a wound caused by oppression. By teaching us to heal the wound and not take vengeance on our oppressors, he is showing us a way to make the world whole again. He's showing us a way to look within ourselves for the internal fortitude and moral strength to deal with those who have dealt unfairly with us. The proof of his message I found in my